I have a rare Friday off, so I'm gonna go check out the new Logan movie. Bring in my mom. It's an R-rated movie, but she should enjoy it because she loves Hugh Jackman. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I finished watching the movie. It was lots of fun, very violent. I'm sure my mom didn't really enjoy a lot of the blood spurting everywhere. You do get to see lots of skulls getting stuff like this. And so it is really intense for the younger kids. I was trying to think that maybe this was like a Terminator 2 for this kind of generation, but probably not, because of course there is a lot of death that happens in this movie. And that's not a spoiler, of course. So I hope you do get to go out and see the movie. It's well worth it, but it's still probably not my favorite Wolverine movie ever. After having a couple of seconds to think about the movie, I did have a few more thoughts that I did want to share. There are a few minor spoilers in this, so if you want to skip ahead to maybe just about a minute, I just had a few things. Because what was really fun was that after talking to my mom, yes, of course, she didn't really enjoy a lot of the violence. She felt that she probably actually covered her eyes for about a quarter of the movie. But one thing that was very surprising is that even though Deadpool is not in the movie itself, he is in a expanded little trailer in the beginning, and it was hilarious, and it was something that actually my mom totally enjoyed. So I'm amazed to learn that I may be watching Deadpool with my mom at some point pretty soon. I might have to skip through some of the naughty parts, but we'll see what's going on. And but one thing about the movie that I did feel was a little bit lacking was the fact that why are we always just chasing after the mutants? In a lot of ways, I think it's good that Disney doesn't own the X-Men, because just let the other companies do these kinds of movies. The X-Men aren't having the fun adventures like the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is only 2 months away, which is so awesome. And so, you know, at the end of the day, it still was a great movie, but, you know, there are some limitations. Something fun in the mail today, as we got our magic bands for our trip coming up. And it was neat that they're the Magic Band 2.0s. I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case. And see that mine says RP37. We are at Domo 77. We originally wanted to go to Macaroni Grill, but that's down the street, and I guess it had a fire in 2016 and never reopened yet. Who knows if they'll ever reopen.
Chicken, chicken, chicken.
one of these old hand dryers. You know, usually we have all those fancy hand dryers, and in the olden days, one of the big things that we'd see with graffiti is that second direction was push button and release. They'd scratch off the ON and then it would say like push butt. We have reached our destination for the night. It is First Fridays here in Aurora, Illinois, and it is the setting for Wayne's World that is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year. She has not seen Wayne's World yet. Sometime soon she'll probably be able to, but we are here because behind me in this building is an old firehouse, and they're having a replica of the basement from Wayne's World in there, even though Wayne's World was not filmed actually in Aurora, Illinois. So it turns out the replica of the basement is not inside this old firehouse, but there is a really cool fire museum inside. You can see all these old fire vehicles.
On 60538. Okay, great. Yes. Have you been here before? No. There you go. All right.
Yeah, where's the glasses?
Glasses and hat are there.
Where's the glasses? There we go.
Never thought your dad was like that, did you?
I always thought of myself as more of Wayne, but Owen.
All right.
So we have finally arrived at Wayne's basement replica. It's a little hard to find because there was no address actually on the thing, so it's a little tricky, but we did find it. At least there's nice big windows, so if you're walking around you can easily see through and find it. Welcome to Rick's World. I'm here filling in for Wayne Campbell, and here is his basement. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because both months they were kind of...
Why don't I bring over one of my other guests? Here's my daughter.
All right, and you came back. Yeah, okay. Good.
Welcome to the basement.
So how's everything going?
How you doing here today?
Oh, I can do it.
Looking at all that stuff.
You can do it? It's pretty good? Oh, excellent.
Really
1, 2, 3. All right.
Yeah, I know. Garrett's reached out to me. Garrett has talked with him pretty recently.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So this is an old community college building. The new community college is a couple blocks away.
Just to feel enthusiastic.
Right here with the W.
Aurora, Illinois, one of Rick's picks.